Hoy sí, más te vale, hijo de puta. Muy bien, ahí está. Estamos con el capítulo 2. De más efectos y esta mierda de pinche audio. Mierda por esta.
Okay, we took him down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Should I recognize that name?
Maybe that's a side effect of your recovery. You and Cerberus certainly have a history. According to the Alliance, we're a radical pro-human splinter group. You wiped out several of our research bases. But things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I'm not working with terrorists.
Boss. But after we've saved our butts, we're almost at the shuttle.
Puto audio.
We've been spotted.
Requesting assistance.
On target!
Hay bastante loot. Bueno, que esto de piratea ya lo sé. Ya es la tercera vez que no te más que paso más efecto. Y así que tenemos que saber, y así que para la misión final tengo que saber bien. Todo mi equipo quede vivito. Ya estoy spoileando un poco la misión final. Más.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned. Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
Explorar, me gusta explorar y me gusta ver casi todos los secretos, todo lo que puedo encontrar. Sí, me juego de jugadores. Bueno, casi todos los juegos, güey. Pues son como los 3, casi hasta el capítulo 30 estoy haciendo la vale llegar al 19.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
Me metí en un plomazo el bote.
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
¿Ah?
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
Sí, tal vez lo
I'm
hizo
never
porque
wrong.
no me dieron el
I thought you'd have
reconocimiento.
learnt that by now, Jacob.
Creía. Muy bien.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
Muy bien. ¿Y ahora qué?
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Exacto.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Muy bien, tengo mucho que preguntar, que no hay clavo. Ubicación durante el ataque.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
Podría haber.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
¿Y si no voy?
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
Proyecto Láser.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
¿Pero por qué?
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Ah, bueno, vámonos.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on. Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted, and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
Oh,
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility, you had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
Shepard, think back to the Citadel, after the Council died on the Destiny Ascension, and you killed Saren. What happened next?
With the Council dead, humanity stepped into power. We formed a new Council. I recommended Ambassador Udina to lead it.
Yes, Ambassador Udina is now Councillor Udina. He's done an admirable job of representing humanity's interests.
Not sure he's done enough for humanity, but I guess that's politics for you.
Your memory seems solid. There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Ah, qué gran estación, güey. Ok, ya llegué. Códice actualizado, la batalla de la ciudadela. Muy bien, vamos a leer un poco de códice de acción y virtud 4 de virtud. Muy bien, vamos a ver, pelotón. Ah, tengo uno para echarme, pero igual no me alcanza nada. Códice, aquí el gobierno para. En 2181, un espectro renegado llamado Anterius atacó de la ciudadela con un relé de masa operativo que había escondido dentro de un estatua. Sí, Sari llevó una fuerza combinada de infantería, Krogan y Gef de los Teailos, sincronizando el ataque de nuevo que él se encontrara en el centro de control de la ciudadela cuando llegaron la flota Gef y su nave insignia, el soberano. En la batalla que siguió, el acorazado sencillo del destino evacuó el consejo de la ciudadela, pero se ordenó que se cerraran los brazos de los distritos, encerrando a estos y a los Gef en un caparazón impenetrable que les impedía recibir refuerzos y huir. Este combate habría destruido la flota de la ciudad, a no ser por las acciones de Shepard, comandante de la alianza, que había seguido Saren por el relé de Ailos. Liderando por la nave de Shepard, la Normandía, la quinta flota de la alianza de sistemas se unió al mando del almirante Haki y esperó que en el exterior de los brazos cerrados de la ciudadela. Mientras tanto, Shepard combatió las fuerzas de Saren en el interior hasta que consiguió los brazos volvieran a abrirse. Shepard solicitó a la Normandía que centrara su fuego en el soberano y la quinta flota siguió su ejemplo y proyectó toda su potencia en la nave insignia Gef y dejó que pereciera ante la flota Gef la sección el destino de más naves del consejo que huían casi al mismo tiempo. Shepard mató a Saren y la barrera cinética del soberano antes impenetrable se sobrecargó y la flota concentró su ataque en hacer pedazos la nave insignia sin subir. La flota Gef se vio diezmada rápidamente con la muerte del consejo de la ciudadela y casi todos sus sucesores. La humanidad llenó el vacío en el poder. El embajador Donald Udina y el capitán Anderson contribuyeron decisivamente en la creación de un nuevo gobierno galáctico en el que los humanos llevan la voz constante. Bueno, bien que nos caen a todos manos. ¡Prólogo! Despertad, voy a hablar con el hombre ilusorio. Muy bien, voy a hablar contigo primero. Compasión, hermano.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man
Voy a
waiting.
esperar al hombre ilusorio. ¡Que se espere! Miren, ahí hay unos cuantos. Armadura, aquí puedo cambiar mi armadura, ponerme casco y la verdad está mejor sin casco. Puedo cambiarle el color, pero ahorita el color me lo quedo. A la moda. Un poco que hice. Pues a veces los mover en el alojamiento de la normalidad. Este nivel es la normalidad, cosa. Y no hay nada en estas compu. ¿Dale, hermano?
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Que se joda el hombre ilusorio. Muy bien, aquí está, pero no estaba mirando por el valor. Sí, ya sé, pues. Bien, como igual.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
No, ya no sé, ya no vamos. Hombre ilusorio. Ya estoy aquí, pues, bro. Vamos.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Vamos a investigar antes de preguntar.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them.
No, está bien. Tengo otra opción.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Ojo, nivel 4. Muy escurridizo. Bien. Experiencia ganada. Diario actualizado. Investiga la colonia o buscar pistas que indiquen que las... Investiga a los colonos desaparecidos en una cubierta tracker esperaba la nave llevada. Códice actualizado. Progreso de la libertad. La colonia progreso de la libertad. Bien. Códice actualizado. Cerberus el hombre ilusorio. Acción de virtud. Estas ya que son las misiones principales que se podría decir, voy a llevar mi traje clásico negro. Códice, planetas y lugar.
Freedom's Progress colony was once a typical Alliance settlement, but following complete communications blackout and its apparent destruction, is now a lightning rod for anxiety and dread in the galactic human community. The communications blackout followed an upgrade of the colony's small military force, supplemented by mechs and security drones, with high-powered, tower-mounted Guardian lasers. Colonists complained about construction cost overruns, delays, noise, and damage to the local environment. They also feared the defense array could be seen as provocative to their world's neighbors. Such fears may not have been baseless. Authorities have still offered no explanation for the communications blackout, fueling rumors of plagues, natural disasters, or a cult-inspired mass suicide. Located in strategically insignificant space, Freedom's Progress colony had once offered residents spectacular rainbows, lush marshlands, and stunning mountain ranges. Its potential as an agricultural settlement and tourism wonderland rivaled that of any Alliance colony. Immediately following, the reclusive tycoon calling himself the Elusive Man is a human nationalist focused on advancing human interests, whatever the cost to non-humans. The Citadel Council regards him as a fanatic, posing a serious threat to galactic security. A mysterious maverick, to say the least, the Elusive Man heads the Cerberus network. Dubbed the Elusive Empire by investigators, Cerberus is an allegedly untraceable syndicate of private intelligence agencies, biotics laboratories, engineering and scientific research teams, and lucrative front companies. Branded a terrorist and seditionist organization by authorities, Cerberus is the only human power base other than the Terra Firma Party, strong enough to embarrass, if not threaten, the Council and its human representatives.
Diario, no tenemos secundarias. Luego, despertar, investiga sobre los colonos. Muy bien. Vamos a investigar sobre los colonos. ¿Qué onda, bros? Para like. Vale. Bro, no puedo hablar con vos.
I'm glad the Elusive Man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Sí, así se habla. Se habla siempre.
Do you trust me, Commander?
Vamos a decir.
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Misión actual.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. The old council was dead, and humanity took control of the new one. But nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Bueno, eso es cierto. Adiós, hermano.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Muy bien. ¿Cómo estoy de lector, por cierto? A ver, para mí, miren, unos cuantos capítulos de esta. Claro. Sí, les como de ataque. Lanzar esta arma muy bien rápida, muy bien sangrienta y es capaz de derribar a varios enemigos con un disparo preciso, eficaz contra armadores, escudos y barreras bióticas. Créditos, muy bien, me pagaron, qué buena onda. Afinación de Cerberus, 3750 créditos encontrados. 3750, 3500 de créditos, cerrar y volver. ¡Vámonos! Vamos a la colonia a ver qué le está pasando a los colonos.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Muy bien. Otras colonias.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappeared. And we've got no target to go after.
Autoridad de Shepard.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
Bueno. Posibilidad de...
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Ay, esta misión es chida. ¿40 o 50 minutitos más o menos? 45 o 50. Igual yo soy rebelde, tenemos por otro lado. Muy bien, ahí sí vamos a mejorar. Por eso de la libertad. Investiga la colonia, busca pistas que indiquen que les ha podido pasar a los colonos de la vamos a mirar nuestro programa. Ahora sí no voy a guardar.
thinner.
No, que tengo una salvanadas, que esto está poniendo cero, que aquí los enemigos recurrentes no van a ser jefes, sino que piratas. Bueno, también piratas iban a ser un poco dimensionales. Los enemigos recurrentes van a ser mechas. Y estos los que se llaman recolectores, que por ahorita no lo hemos visto, pero van a ser los enemigos más recurrentes y más efectivos.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
La dirección de los enemigos. No. Que está ahí adentro. Pues no va a revisar todo. Debo rastrear porque puedo confundir. Está cerrado aquí. Viene ahí. Y bueno, ahí me quedo. Bueno, pero aquí se cubre unos jodidos.
Rerouting power.
Ay, que caigo bien, me paro por el chat.
Shoot them before they take out the shield.
Haga algo, me estoy muriendo.
Mech shouldn't have been hostile.
Programs them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Puros mechas estaban, pero bueno, esos mechas son fáciles de matar, ¿no? Así que no, sí. Como ya dije, me gusta revisar todos, así que vamos a revisar todo. Liberación. Los presentes. Los segundos y este va aquí. A veces también solo hay que ver esos como que alambres o esos. ¿Cómo van? Y ahí donde se tocan es donde. ¿Medical? Esto sirve para revivir a los.
Sensors activated.
Through my shield!
Eso ya se bloquea la puerta. Pero hay algo que tardan, ¿Mis créditos? What's up? Veas cuál otra arma tenemos. Bueno, tenemos esta pistolita aquí. Sí, también sirve. ¡Pasa! ¡Pasa! ¡Vamos arriba!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that...
¡Estoy vivo!
You're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I nearly died, Tally. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate
Muy
attacks
bien, ya
on human
empezó la
colonies.
olla.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
Ahora, ¿dónde está mi compa, mi cuate, mi amigo, el Bruce? ¿Dónde está mi compadrote, el Rex?
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Excellent. I'll take care of it.
¿Y dónde está mi...? ¡Huevos! Muy bien, creo que no sé. Ya que el tacaño de Cerberus, si no estoy mal, todos me dan 350 créditos, por Dios. ¡La mierda! ¡Ay, no le atina, pero ya! ¡A su abuela! Pero saliste acá.
Load their shields.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
We can still catch them.
Ahorita voy. Ahorita no apuro. Igual siempre tengo que luchar y ver qué hay. Porque lo bueno es que este juego sí tiene un montón de checkpoints o guardaditos ahí que me sirven porque eso de estar regresando es un puto capítulo. ¡Ay!
Target down!
Explotar el otro idiota cada juego.
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the docks, Shepard. You take point.
Muy bien, vamos a agarrar igual este botín porque no se maneja. Vamos a poner aquí.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door. Grabbing cover!
Y ahora yo me cubro aquí porque soy cobarde hasta que atrás.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Yo me cubro. Ahí está, vamos. Los señores. Ay, los dos. Ahora que tengo la...
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Access requested.
Requesting aid.
Igual no vale madre. Mira, aquí es el objetivo, pero igual.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Muy bien. Yo no lo había visto, pero... Valió madre ese pobre cuate. Me cae el demonio. Por ahí está el compa. Igual, como dije, siempre voy a lutear. Voy a ver qué hay bueno por aquí. Y por allá. Y por allá, por aquí. Y digo, aquí está afuera. Este va aquí, este va aquí, y este va aquí. Este va aquí. Venga, tenemos por acá, muy bien. Las cajas son rompibles, las cajas no se viajan. Vidrio refinado.
We can use this.
Datos de investigación recuperados. ¿No? Por eso hay que explorar. Pero ¿para dónde es? Para allá. Ay, yo creo que no me hubiera metido, lo voy a alargar un poco.
Max will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Max will protect. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Vamos a investigarlo.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
It won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Vamos a verlo primero.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it. But it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving me orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
¡Horatios! Ay, se va a alargar más, carajo.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and work groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Garrus Vicari?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night. Good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Aquí lo dejamos. Aquí lo dejamos. Ahí está, señores, estamos en la segunda partecita. Bueno, tal vez si lo edito junto es el complemento del capitulito que dejamos medio tirado hace ratito, pues tenía que ir a hacer la maldad a la calle. Sí, yo no soy todo el tiempo tengo que estar jugando, no, solo tengo cosas que hacer, mis chavos. Muy bien, miremos la cinemática. Solo es una pequeña, yo creo que sí, mejor lo voy a dejar como complemento. atento al siguiente video, que el video va a ser 1 hora. Ay.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the 3 of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Okay. Mapa de la galaxia, un mapa de la galaxia para elegir nuevos destinos para la Normandía. Ok. Terminal privada. En tu terminal privada para obtener actualizaciones del estado de pelotón. Y también para leer mensajes. Mi arsenal selecciona aquí armas para el pelotón. Ok. Ascensor, úsalo para acceder a las otras cubiertas de la Normandía. Ok. Alojamiento del capitán. Ve a tu camarote para personalizar tu apariencia. Ok. Laboratorio tecnológico. Consiga al profesor para investigar mejoras para el equipo del pelotón. Muy bien. ¿Qué más me tienen que enseñar? Ya nada. Muy bien. Nota de equipo. Monta un equipo. Muy bien. Y aquí tenemos un montón que hacer, pero esto va a ser para el siguiente capítulo. Ahorita ya nomás lo vamos a dejar aquí. Hoy sí es el verdadero. Órales. Es un complementito de como 4 minutitos más o menos va a ser para el siguiente videito, el capítulo 3. Vamos a estar, yo creo que hoy sí con un poco más de tiempo. Pero bueno, nos vemos para la próxima. Si no quería dejar esta cinemática sin pasar, así he hecho, así ha pasado con unos juegos, unas cinemáticas se me van o algo así.